Hello and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News on this Thursday, January 29th. I'm Grant Olson. Here's some of the stories we have coming up for you tonight. Vehicles in a Towyard alongside Highway 97A caught fire Wednesday evening in Entiat. The Badger Mountain Ski Hill is experiencing financial woes due to this winter's lack of snow. Wet weather is in the forecast tonight and Friday with a big warm-up set for this weekend. Your full local weather forecast is coming up. A man who shot and killed a Quincy teenager in 2022 must be resentenced for the murder. Juan Carlos Diaz Guerrero Jr. was an 18-year-old Quincy high school student when Horacio Morales Perez, also 18, opened fire on him from a moving car. Investigators said Perez intended to kill the driver of the vehicle Guerrero was riding in, but his shots missed the target. Perez pleaded guilty to second-degree murder, but Grant County Judge Tyson Hill turned down a request from his family to speak during his sentencing and ordered him to serve more than 18 years in prison. The Washington Court of Appeals said today in a 2-1 ruling that because of Perez's young age, the judge was required to consider information that might have mitigated his sentence. The panel ordered Tyson to resentence Perez with any relevant family testimony on the record. Vehicles in a Towyard along Highway 97A caught fire Wednesday evening in Entiat. The fire broke out about 9:45 p.m. and led to a 2-alarm response, bringing fire agencies from outside Entiat to assist Chelan County Fire District 8. The yard held impounded cars and trucks and was adjacent to the owner's home. Fire agencies were able to stop the spread and no one was hurt in the incident, but one of the business's towing rigs was destroyed. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Douglas County Sheriff's deputies are asking for the public's help in solving an Orondo burglary. About 1 a.m. January 12th, someone broke into the Orondo Marketplace convenience station where Highway 2 and Highway 97 come together. Deputies issued photographs today of 2 suspects in the case, and they're asking anyone with information to contact them. If you recognize the people in these photos, call the department's tip line at 699-3283. Any information can be provided confidentially. Wenatchee School District middle school students dominated the competition during a regional Skills USA competition last week. Skills USA Washington is an organization that prepares students for the workforce by developing technical career skills at school. The competition was held on January 20th at Wenatchee Valley College. Orchard Middle School swept the photography competition with a student in each of the top 4 slots, and Pioneer Middle School took 7 of the 8 spots in first aid and CPR. Foothills Middle School students placed highly as well, with 5 students in the top 8 of the preventative taping sports medicine category. When we come back, a memorial honoring Washington State service members who lost their lives in Iraq and Afghanistan could be coming to the Capitol campus. And the city of Entiat is looking for applicants for a vacant council position. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
Your favorite local channel is now available for free on your smart TV and connected streaming devices. Watch live programming and catch up with the latest shows on demand. See the local stories that matter to you. NCWLIFE, now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Hi, I'm Amanda Walden with A. Walden Insurance Group. Medicare can be overwhelming, but you don't have to figure it out alone. I've been helping people understand their Medicare options for over a decade. Medicare isn't a one-size-fits-all. I'll help you understand your coverage options so you can feel confident in your decisions. Let's find the right Medicare plan for you. Call me today or come and see me at my office located on South Chelan Avenue in Wenatchee between the YMCA and the Social Security office. I look forward to meeting you soon.
Welcome to Mountain Chick Floral, your go-to flower and plant shop in downtown Wenatchee. explore their wide variety of unusual and fun plants. And when you buy a plant in a container, they'll pot it up for you absolutely free. Birthday or weddings, they'll create the perfect floral arrangement for you. Brighten up your office with fresh blooms delivered to your door or business. Ask about floral subscriptions. Visit Mountain Chick Floral today, where every occasion is a reason to celebrate with flowers.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether.
We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
A memorial honoring Washington State service members who lost their lives in Iraq and Afghanistan could be coming to the Capitol campus. A bill to establish a Global War on Terror memorial is being introduced in the state legislature by 7th District Representative Hunter Abel. The Republican from Inchelium, a Navy Reserve commander whose 20 years of military service included deployments to Iraq and Guantanamo Bay. House Bill 2514 creates a formal process and timelines to design and build the memorial and establishes a work group to solicit and select a design, find a location, and develop a budget. The selected time period for honorees begins on September 11, 2001 through the end of U.S. operations in Afghanistan in 2021. The bill has been referred to the House State Government Committee. The Badger Mountain Ski Hill is experiencing financial woes due to this winter's lack of snow. The ski hill is maintained by the Waterville Lions Club with a volunteer-only staff, and the nonprofit is in need of donations to keep operating. The ski hill says it has no money in its bank account to pay for insurance or power, which costs them roughly $350 per month. The nonprofit also says its groomer is inoperable, though the Masonic Lodge is committed to pay for half of the new equipment, and the Lions Club is looking into other opportunities to pay for the other half. The club has set up a Venmo to accept donations and says check donations can be mailed to Paul Katovich at Highline Grain Growers. That address is P.O. Box 649 in Waterville. The city of Entiat is looking for applicants for a vacant council position. The position 5 seat previously held by Clay Brandenburg has been open since December. The 5-member council meets the 2nd and 4th Thursdays of each month. Applicants must be registered voters who've lived inside Entiat city limits for at least 1 year. The city says applications need to be received by this Saturday, January 31st. The council will vote to appoint Brandenburg's replacement. The unexpired council term ends in December of 2027. Coming up next in tonight's Pause for Pets feature, we will introduce you to Moses, a dog with a sweet disposition and an extra big heart to match his size. Unseasonably warm weather ahead with temperatures 10 to 15 degrees above normal by this weekend. I'll have your local weather details along with Eric Granstrom with a look at all things sports as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues after these messages.
Your favorite local channel is now available for free on your smart TV and connected streaming devices. Watch live programming and catch up with the latest shows on demand. See the local stories that matter to you. NCWLIFE, now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
I'm Jen Mueller. Watch for my show, I Cook, You Measure on NCWLIFE. It's part cooking instruction, part entertainment, and all about connecting over food and wine with your favorite Northwest athletes.
Watch I Cook, You Measure with Jen Mueller Mondays at 1, Wednesdays at 2, Fridays at 11 a.m., and Saturday and Sundays at 10:30 p.m. right here on the NCWLIFE channel.
NCWLIFE channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
Well, the star of our latest Pause for Pets feature is a 9-year-old heavyweight with a biblical name. Moses has a sweet disposition and an extra big heart to match his size, and he's waiting for his forever home at the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. Shelter Operations Manager Coralie Jones says Moses is the perfect mix of mellow and mischievous. Plus, his adoption fee is fully covered by a generous sponsor.
Hi, I'm Coralie with Wenatchee Valley Humane Society, Shelter Operations Manager, and today I have with me Moses. And Moses is our gentle giant. He is 115 pounds, but he's also 9 years old, so he's really relaxed and sweet and likes to nap. So if you have a giant couch, this is the dog for you. Yes. We've had Moses for 2 months now. He came to us as a stray, and we have fallen so much in love with this boy. Yes. He talks. He's so talkative. Moses' favorite thing is to press up against you and get scratched. So that's what we do all the time with our Moses. Yes, it's his favorite thing. He also loves fetch, loves his ball. He turns into a puppy as soon as you throw it. Hot dogs are his favorite snack. And he's really treat motivated, so we think that he could learn a lot of tricks. He's currently really good at sit. Yeah, you are. And he's great at shake. And we are working on stay. He can probably learn speak on command pretty good because he loves to talk. We call this boy a large mixed breed because we really have no idea what his DNA would be. We do know that he's 100% big sweetheart. Yeah, we do. Staff take Moses everywhere they go here. He makes a lot of friends. He goes to all the businesses around town because he's just so easy and sweet and gets along with everybody. We don't know about cats because he came to us as a stray, so who knows? He can be selective with other dogs. He probably an older dog in the home would be okay, but we think that he really would just love to be an only child. If you have a dog this big, that might be all you need. Yeah. He loves his walks. He goes on walks. I just grabbed him from a volunteer who was walking him because he loves him so much. People always take him out. So if you'd like to come meet our Moses, we are open Thursday through Tuesday from 12:30 to 6. And we would love to introduce you.
Give them a call at 509-662-9577 or visit their website at wenatcheehumane.org.
Time now to take a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope you had a great Thursday. Things a little bit warmer than yesterday, but boy, a lot like yesterday with a lot of clouds out there. Outside our weather window this afternoon, we take you up to Blewett Pass, where things look pretty good as far as travel goes. Highways bare and wet for most passes right now. Still not ruling out some snow for Stevens and maybe Snoqualmie Pass, but I'll tell you what, the big overriding factor of our weather will be much warmer temperatures as we get into this weekend and especially next week. We could still see a chance for some lowland rain on Friday and then just some clouds pretty much Saturday through Monday. But look at these temperatures, low 40s, mid 50s, and we are going to stay that way right into the first part of next week. We'll talk more about that coming up in a little bit. Today's high temperature unofficially 38 degrees, just a couple of clicks above where we should be for this time of year at 36. Our record high 53 degrees, and that was set in 1974. Nice and mild this morning, 32 our low, 25 is normal, and our record low 9 below zero, set in 1969. Sunrise 7:30 this morning and sunset today at 4:58. Tomorrow we will be at 5 o'clock. All right, temperatures as we get you into Friday. Remember, we could see some of those isolated to scattered rain showers tomorrow. 43 for the Columbia Basin, Omak, or I should say Ephrata and Moses Lake. 42 in Quincy, 41 for Wenatchee, and then lots of 40s up Highway 97, Entiat and Chelan, also Omak at 40 degrees. Cool spot, if you can even call it that, for late in January, Lake Wenatchee tomorrow with a nice high of 38 degrees. Tonight we can expect cloudy skies. Once again, there is that trough of low pressure into Montana, and it's dragging some clouds and some showers with it as it crosses through the Pacific Northwest. So there's our 60% chance of rain tonight. I don't think it should even be that high. We'll have to wait and see. Low temperatures about 32 overnight. For Friday, cloudy skies as that system continues to move east. We will see most of the rain showers, however, in western Washington for Friday. High temperatures tomorrow right around that 40-degree mark. And then as we get you into the upcoming weekend, maybe some morning fog and then cloudy skies in the afternoon. But boy, as far as temperatures go with this southerly flow of air, we're going to see low 40s for a high temperature to kick off our weekend. And then we get some warmer weather as we get you into Sunday. Look at this strong southwesterly flow into Washington state. We will see some clouds with the warmer weather, but look at those high temperatures, mid 40s as we end our weekend, and things are just going up from there as we get you into next week on Monday. High pressure firmly entrenched in the Pacific Northwest. Our ridge goes all the way up into British Columbia. Mild weather for Monday with high temperatures in the mid 40s, and not much change as we get you to Tuesday either. Actually, a little bit clearer skies in the afternoon for Tuesday. Partly cloudy. High pressure still our dominant weather feature. We're going to stay nice with high temperatures Tuesday into the mid 40s, and then Wednesday, the end of our forecast, looks to be the warmest day of all, mainly because this large area of low pressure will really bring the warm air into Washington. We will see unseasonably warm temperatures on Wednesday with highs expected to be in the upper 40s. All right, take time to take a look at your 7-day forecast now, and it's brought to you by Colonial Senior Living in Wenatchee, where comfort, care, and community come together. 32 degrees overnight tonight, cloudy with about a 40% chance of rain on Friday, 41 your high temperature. Morning fog giving way to cloudy skies in the afternoon on Saturday with highs about 42. And then look at that stretch from Sunday right into next Wednesday. A mix of clouds and sun each day with high temperatures between 45 and 50 degrees. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, it's tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
do you think of that?
Pretty big. I like it.
Watch for new episodes of the Northwest Outdoorsman on the NCWLIFE channel, your local TV station.
Your favorite local channel is now available for free on your smart TV and connected streaming devices. Watch live programming and catch up with the latest shows on demand. See the local stories that matter to you. NCWLIFE, now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
It's time for special Seahawks Super Bowl coverage right here on the NCWLIFE channel. Today's report brought to you by Harvest Valley Pest Control, Doghouse Motorsports, Dragoo Financial, and Latimer Chiropractic. And now, here's our own sports director, Eric Granstrom.
And a good Thursday to you. As the Seahawks prepare for the Super Bowl, there's one player who is thanking his lucky stars as Seattle ended up beating the Rams last Sunday. Rick Woolen committed the unthinkable in the waning seconds of the third quarter. He made a great play on a 3rd and 12 to stop an LA drive, creating what should have been 4th down and a would-be punting situation. However, he was flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct for taunting as he flapped his gums at the Rams bench. It would give LA a 1st down, which was followed on the next play with a touchdown pass over Woolen. Coach Mike McDonald was asked about the play and his team's and the teammates' response to Woolen's penalty.
Yeah, how we define integrity is just doing the things that you say you're going to do and do that consistently. So, and don't let those, if you don't let the outcome affect how you're going to operate, you can operate that way. And so when you do work through those things in adverse times, I think that really shows you know what you're made of, and our guys prove that time and time again.
Thankfully, Seattle went on to win the ball game thanks to the masterful play of Sam Darnold. Speaking of which, the Seahawks' first-year quarterback has had an uphill battle to win the hearts and minds of those in the media. Criticism really ramped up following a loss to the Rams in Week 11 when Darnold threw 4 interceptions. Linebacker Ernest Jones IV immediately came to his defense, which wide receiver Cooper Kupp says was emblematic of how tight this team is.
I mean, Sam's been balling. Like, if we want to try to define Sam by this game or what, man, Sam's had us in every game. So for him to sit there and say, "Oh, that's my fault," no, it's not. There was plays that defensively we could have made plays. There were opportunities where we could have got better stops. Yeah, I mean, like, it's football, man. And he's our quarterback. We got his back, and you got anything to say, quite frankly.
Yeah, and I think one of the coolest things, Ernest has been he's been a mouthpiece for the heartbeat of what this team is. And I think it's one of the best things he's done as a leader is be able to put words to how guys feel. And I think he spoke for everyone. It's like, hey, whatever happened out there, whatever the result was or whatever, like, we trust in Sam and what his process is and who he is as a player, who he is as a person, that's going to ultimately that process and who he is, that's going to get us to where we want to go. And Ernest standing up on at the podium and putting that to words, and that was the team. That's the team speaking. And it's been really cool to see how Sam. I don't think Sam didn't need that from us, but because I think he would have been the same guy regardless. He would have continued to come out and ball out for us and get us into the right stuff and command the huddle. And so, I think that was a really cool thing for Ernest, being able to do that and the way that he, stood up for Sam in that moment when a lot of people outside of the building maybe wanted to think differently about it.
We are 11 days from Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara as Seattle prepares to face the New England Patriots. We'll have more in our next report coming up tomorrow. We'll take a look at the college basketball scoreboard from last night. Wenatchee Valley edged Big Bend 63-60, while Washington State down Seattle U 70-58. Coming up today, it's Eastern Washington and Northern Arizona. That game's underway on ESPN+. Washington plays at 9th-ranked Illinois. That's at 6 on FS1. It took double overtime, but the 25th-ranked Washington women beat 16th-ranked Maryland in women's college basketball last night, 83-80. Big Bend upended Wenatchee Valley Valley and NWAC play 54-43. There are a couple of games tonight at 6 on ESPN+. Washington State visits Santa Clara while Gonzaga plays at San Francisco. Well, the Seattle Kraken wrap up a 5-game homestand tonight at Climate Pledge Arena. Seattle's hosting the Toronto Maple Leafs beginning at 7 o'clock. That'll be on ESPN+ and Hulu TV. The Wild scored first last night against Brandon in Western Hockey League play, but the Wheat Kings scored the next two and ended up with a 6-3 win at the Town Toyota Center. Aiden Grosskloss found the back of the net twice for Wenatchee, while Grady Wedman added another, but it was too much offense by Brandon. On the night, Tobias Tversnick stopped 27 of 32 shots he faced in net. Wenatchee heads for Portland tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. You can follow the action with Austin Droughty on 560 KPQ. It will be a busy nights in wrestling on the mats tonight around North Central Washington. Eastmont wrestles at Wenatchee with the girls kicking it off at 6. The boys will follow at 7. Cashmere has a non-league match at Okanagan tonight. Cascade and Chelan are on the road at Omak. Quincy's hosting Prosser at 7, while Ephrata is at East Valley. I'll be mat side for NCWLIFE Channel's coverage of Big 9 wrestling at Wenatchee High School. We'll have the play-by-play of the girls at 6, the boys at 7. This will be streamed only on our Facebook page because hockey night is Thursday nights here on TV. Soap Lake and Pateros girls picked up wins Wednesday in prep basketball last night. The Eagles flew over Odessa 57-47, while the Nannies knocked off Curlew 62-17. Coming up today, it's Easton and Entiat. Cashmere hosts Royal. Omak visits Brewster, while Wilson Creek hosts Moses Lake Christian. Waterville Mansfield is home against Republic tonight at 6:30. On the boys' side last night, Ephrata beat Moses Lake 56-43, while Odessa edged Soap Lake 31-29. Pateros boys visit Thorpe tonight at 7. Cashmere hosts Royal at 7:15. Brewster takes on Omak at 7:30, while Moses Lake Christian travels to Wilson Creek. NCWLIFE will feature Big 9 basketball doubleheader tomorrow night as Eastmont hosts Davis. Girls game streamed on Facebook only at 5:30, with the boys to follow on the stream and the TV at 7. Grant Olson will be courtside with your play-by-play. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Thursday.
And that will do it for this Thursday edition of the NCWLIFE Evening News. Remember, if you see news happening, let us know. Email your news tips to news@ncwlife.com or just give us a call at 888-6295. If you're watching us on cable, you should know our channel is also available on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for being with us and have a great night.